and he might get to the lead. But we got this function, back to crush it, best believe. I could see them moving and it's like a TV screen. Straight out from the valley, you know what it be. Échale ganas, mija. Lista, ponte viva. Los tiempos duros pasarán, no te rindas. Tienes que ser trucha. I'm tossed out and I'm feeling so free.
Of your game in 2K25. The first gameplay tip is switching. This gives you control over your defense whenever you want to match up the switch. Whatever console you're on, press the normal pass button to perform a switch. The second gameplay tip I have is icon lead passing. Go to your settings and turn this on. Whenever you're icon passing, you can lead your players around the court and gain control of your players using the left stick. My last gameplay tip is a takeover to equip on your best player. It's called Flash, but we call it Blur. Equip this on your favorite player, and whenever he has takeover, if you run after the defender's hit.
What's your starting five? At forward, 6'6", number 22, James.
And you've got it on 2K Sport. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Benedict Mathurin is out there with Williamson. Then it's Halliburton. Then there's Shepard. And it's Turner in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Nets, we've got Cam Thomas. Cameron Johnson is out there with Sharp. Then it's Russell. And it's Wilson in at the 3 spot. We're still in the first stages of the season, Doris. How much are these teams relying on analytics right now?
Cap, this is such a fascinating point you bring up because in the offseason, they look at a substantial amount of data. And what the analytics department does, they go to the coaching staff. This is what we know can be effective. And there is definitely an adjustment in strategy happening.
And it's good, 2 points.
As you expect, Zion getting forceful and dominant inside.
Outside Thomas. Pass to Russell. Outside Wilson. There's the 3. Pacers with the rebound. And this is their first time matched up with Brooklyn this year.
And as you would expect, they came out on top in last season's series against this club, but no reason to expect anything different this time around.
You take nothing for granted. These teams are very familiar with one another, and we expect a close contest.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Russell. Drops in the layup for 2.
You have the sense that D'Angelo Russell likes to play through contact. This is a tough-minded player.
Here's Halliburton. And finished off by Halliburton.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Here's Thomas, following the score by Indiana. Wilson into the lane. Back to Sharp. And then Sharp with the dunk.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Since moving back to Brooklyn in 2012, the Nets, Greg, have won just 2 playoff series.
And just think about the all-stars they've had. KG, Pierce, Durant, Kyrie, Harden. I could name more. The Nets just haven't been able to put it together.
And the Nets with possession here. Following the switch.
Defensively, if Cam Thomas is in pick-and-roll action, stop the ball first. You know he wants to score.
And finished off by Williamson.
Well, what a dunk artist this guy is. Whenever Williamson takes flight, you're just expecting to see something special.
Now, here is Russell. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Over to the wing. Here's Shepard. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And here's Thomas, who brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They trail by 7. Oh, and the trigger.
Oh, boy, he's dancing with the basketball. It's on the string. Cam Thomas gets the space and separation he needs.
Now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Jordi Fernandez.
We talked about trying to contain someone like Zion Williamson. Coach said it's like trying to put out a fire with a squirt gun. He's just so explosive and physical. The only good option is to build walls and try to cut him off from the hoop. See how that works out for them. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David.
The two things you love is how confident Halliburton is offensively. The second is not afraid to take punishment while he's shooting the basketball.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Indiana.
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
Yeah, what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
And the Nets decide to take their first time out here. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
And really, I thought what was the difference in that game? Offensive rebounding, or the lack thereof. A lot of one and done in that game.
You know, if you're going to create more points, you need to create extra possessions. And getting wiped out on the boards kept that from happening.
Here's Watford. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Here's Halliburton, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Halliburton's got 11 points.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
And there's the call on Trendon Watford. That is his first foul of the game.
Really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
McConnell against Melton. Beyond the arc. Halliburton, that's good. 14 points for him.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
McConnell against Melton. And there's the pass to Watford. The kick out to Williams. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And for the Pacers, they come in off a great outing against the Raptors. Count it.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Down low to end the run. And Martin will in. Good.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
A nice shot by Halliburton.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And the rejection by Jackson. McConnell finds Halliburton. Back to McConnell. Jacks up a three. And there's Toppin on the assist by McConnell.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
To the inside. Stolen by Jackson. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by Claxton. That's trailed by 15. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. Melton against Toppin. And stolen by McConnell. Halliburton for three. Sinks the triple. Halliburton's got 21.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
Halliburton has been on display for the Indiana Pacers. He kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with them. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And quite a position here for the Pacers to be in. What do you guys think?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. It's an 18-point game. Down on the block, it's Johnson with Claxton. Cam Thomas is out there with Russell. And it's Williams at the small forward. So that's the Nets 5. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, the Brooklyn Nets wasted no time hiring their next coach, Jordi Fernandez, shortly after the conclusion of last season. Despite his youth, Fernandez has been on the rise after stops as an assistant with the Kings, Nuggets, and Cavs, as well as coaching the Canadian national team. Kevin?
DA, we've been talking about Jordi Fernandez for a long time. Now his big break, and I'm very happy. I know we all are for Coach Fernandez. Hey, David, thank you. Williams passes to Russell. Back to Williams. It's up a 3. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's Shepherd. The shot, no good. Nets trail by 18. Cam Thomas was the 27th pick in the 2021 NBA Draft. GA. I think a lot of teams, wouldn't you agree, are regretting passing on him.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to believe that he fell all the way to the end of the first round. Lots of teams would love to have a scorer like him on their roster.
Well, in the open floor, D'Angelo Russell understands he can be special.
And it's Mathurin missing.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that shot again.
Timeout. Play called, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Well, it's the defense. No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game. So, Doris, here's a question for you. Should the NBA widen the court? Because the corner 3 now is such a staple in these offenses.
Well, that's exactly right. One of the most coveted, Kevin, because the proximity of the shot is so desirable. Here's what we know unequivocally. There's no way they're going to widen the court because it would take out some of the money-making courtside seats. That's not happening.
Wilson the pass to Thomas. Goes up on the wing. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Indiana leading by 17. Here's Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
Just one of those nights for Tyrese Halliburton. He's kept his foot on the accelerator, and he's putting it to the defense.
And Brooklyn has possession. Outside, Russell. Pass to Thomas. Up and in on the layup. Thomas got 8 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Turner passes to Halliburton. Good. He's now got 10 of 10 from the field.
One thing I love about Tyrese Halliburton, this guy willing to mix it up down low. He doesn't say, I'm going to settle for jumpers. I'm coming right at you.
Russell finds Johnson. To the middle. Here's Sharp. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Pass to Williamson. For 3.
Pacers foul. Shepherd. First personal foul.
Changes for Brooklyn.
Substitution.
Ian Watford's checked in for Johnson. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Russell. In Indiana with a change here, too. Aaron Nesmith has checked in for Williamson. And for the Pacers, they come in off a great outing against the Raptors in Toronto. Melton. And that one is hammered home.
That's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Halliburton for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Halliburton's got 7 now in this quarter.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Ball's knocked loose. Pass to Sharp. Nets passing it around. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And with an 86% free throw average, you can
count
on him to come through on most trips.
Martin's checked in for Cameron Thomas. The Pacers also with a sub. Jackson's checked in. Both shots good from a strike.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Pacers leading by 16. Puts one up from 19. And again, it's Indiana.
This is why coaches love Tyrese Halliburton. Just plays the right way.
It's Martin on the wing. There's the pass to Sharp. Inside. And it's Mathurin with the rebound. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. They get to take on the Bulls at Chicago after this one. That's game 4 of 4 out on the road for them. Yep, it counts. Neesmith has got his second bucket.
Well, we know offensively, Benedict Mathurin wants to be relied upon. This guy loves being a consistent point getter for this team.
Timeout called the Nets. Tyrese Halliburton with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Well, I think this is a necessary timeout so they can figure out a way to limit the impact this guy's having from three-point range. They've got to dedicate more resources to their perimeter D.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for the Nets. Then for the Pacers. Toppin comes in for Jackson. And it's Brown in for Neesmith. Here's Claxton. Still scoreless. Watford finds Melton. Back to Watford. 6 to shoot. Claxton inside. Toppin's there. It's good.
And this is something this guy takes pride in. Capitalizing on second chance opportunities.
And Halliburton with the basket on the assist by Toppin. Halliburton's got 9 points now in the quarter. Nets trail by 20. There's 49 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Claxton, and it's sent back by Turner.
How about Turner's ability to anticipate when the shooter's going to release? Couldn't be better at timing his rejections.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
Yeah, nice strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
The Pacers have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. And the Nets making a change here. Williams is checked in. He's off on the second.
What you love about Bruce Brown, guys, is how special his work ethic is. This guy defensively has been on point, but to stay on the floor, he's really developed offensively.
Oh, Kevin, not a Petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. The shot by Turner, no good. Williams scanning the floor. Now, here's Melton. From past the arc. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Indiana Pacers taking a 19-point lead into the break. From the field, they have been out.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to eat. Tyrese Halliburton led the way in the first half. He had 30 points, 2 rebounds, and 4 assists. When does this guy cool off? I mean, he's been stringing together multiple monster games lately. And Kenny, what'd you think about what we saw from Indiana?
They were in such a groove that entire first half, especially on the offensive end.
And that's a wrap with the
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
This guy, he plays fast, he's aggressive, and if you let him get to the cup, there is nothing that you can do about it.
Here's Rick Carlisle starting the second half with. Turner is out there with Aaron Neesmith. Then there's Shepard. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. And it's Halliburton in at the point. Halliburton, that's good.
Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
Halliburton against Russell. The rebound. Rebound by Halliburton. Pacers leading by 19. On the wing, Mathurin. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. And it's 6 points here for Bennedict Mathurin. Russell kicks to Wilson. Up top, Sharp. Turner covering. And it's Sharp missing. Indiana's gone 7 of 10 shooting from three-point land tonight. Excellent numbers from outside. A chance here to get a quick injury report. And now, David Aldridge has an update for us on Zion Williamson. David, what's the news?
Thanks, Kevin. I got some news from the Pacers head athletic trainer. I've been told that it's a pulled bicep and that he's currently not able to straighten out his arm. Right in the heart of the schedule, this is a major blow. The coaches are going to find out a lot about their team. Guys,
thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know Greg how he's doing.
Yeah, well, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
There's no question, because even if you know what's wrong, individuals have different healing times. The time frames can be totally different for similar injuries.
Outside Thomas. Kicks it out to Johnson. And the Nets, another three.
Oh, so good at catch and shoot. And Johnson has sweet mechanics.
Over in the corner, Williamson. Over Johnson. Rebound, Brooklyn.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
To the paint. The rebound by Shepherd. And Mathurin has got the ball here for Indiana. And they're running. Here's Thomas. He's off on that one.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
The drive by Williamson. And he makes that one. Williamson's got 8.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Timeout call on the Nets. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, Commissioner Silver has been direct. The NBA is hoping for a more competitive All-Star game. He said as much before, but last year's high-scoring All-Star game did proceed. Believes not so celebrates to cut down on foul calls and allow for more defense overall. They are trying to get it right. Kevin?
And it couldn't be a great game without defense, so we like the direction. DA, thank you. Nicholas Claxton is checked in for Charlotte.
Boy, the speed of Russell can take you aback. This guy's so good at using it to take the defense apart on the drive.
Yep, that one goes.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Nets trail by 20. Here is Russell. He's got 11. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And a wind up and strong follow through on the one-hand jam.
Yeah, he's not going to mess that one up. Mathurin for 3. And the Pacers another 3.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Russell against McConnell. Knocked away. It's stolen by Shepherd. Jackson finds Mathurin. And the rejection by Claxton. Russell passes to Wilson. And he converts the layup. Wilson's got 4 this quarter.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
Goodness. I mean, we feel those Zion dunks shake the floor.
On the wing, Johnson launches it. That's in there. Thomas with the assist.
Timeout.
Thomas got his 3rd assist on the night.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Time call here. Indiana decides to talk it over. BB thinking about Cam Thomas. When he gets on a roll, he is tough to stop.
Kevin, he reminds me a little bit of the microwave Vinnie Johnson back in the days of Detroit. When this guy is hot, get out of his way and let him do his thing.
Williams is checked in for the Nets. DeAnthony Melton comes in for Thomas. Nets trail by 20. To the inside. And Russell gets it to go. Russell's got 13.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
Here's Toppin. Johnson with the rebound.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness. Boy, a wide-open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Nesmith, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. He's got 6.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Here's Johnson. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Indiana leading by 20. Passes it to Nesmith. Here's the 3. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Johnson outside. Outside Williams. Got a piece of it. Just 5 to shoot. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here.
Now into the lineup for your Nets, Trendon Watford.
We've got 13 seconds left in the third quarter. Williamson with the block. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession.
Now into the lineup for your Nets, Martin.
Up top, McConnell. Here's Nesmith. And Indiana, another 3.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Indiana out in front, running away with it. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And it's Bradley with the ball for the Pacers. We've got Whitehead, D'Anthony Melton out there with Martin. Then there's Trendon Watford. And it's Clowney in at the center. So that's the Nets 5. Here's Martin. Well, a trend that we've seen over the past couple years is that the league is getting younger, Doris, than ever before.
And Kevin, that's a product of players starting to train seriously at a young age. And what they're training is their skill level, handling, passing, and shooting. The key here is, do they have a nuanced understanding of the game? There is where the growth has to come, but it is definitely getting younger.
Pass to Whitehead. To the middle. Here's Watford. And slam dunk by Watford.
And he can time his passes. Wow, what an assist.
Here's Shepherd. And the layup falls.
They are just killing them on the interior.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Over to the left wing. And Clowney can't get it to go.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Williamson. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Nets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Melton passes to Watford. With the drive. And slammed up by Watford.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And Greg, everyone loves talking trades. Future first-round picks have been moved quite a bit of late, and that's been kind of interesting.
And, Kevin, a lot of teams that don't control any of their future first-round picks. With so much pressure to win now, GMs are willing to use draft assets.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
So an entirely new grouping now for Indiana. Jackson, he's checked in for Zion Williamson. Brown comes in for Nesmith. Jackson, he's checked in for Shepard. And Halliburton subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Martin wide open. He fires. No good on the triple. Now the Pacers with it. They're on a 14-4 run right now. Halliburton for three. And the Pacers another three.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Halliburton against Melton. Pass to Wilson. And it's Tony Bradley with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Russell is checked in for DeAnthony Melton. Turner's checked in for Indiana. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Jackson. Russell against Halliburton. Russell with a wide open look. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
That one goes in. Halliburton's got 39.
You want to talk about a perfect performance? He hasn't missed a shot all night. Incredible.
That's going to be over and bad. We're not watching for the line that time.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Well, I think it kills your energy, and it certainly kills your momentum.
Shepard's checked in for Bruce Brown. Connects from three-point range. Jackson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Russell. He takes it in. Pacers with the rebound. Halliburton's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight.
2 minutes to play. Fourth quarter.
1:58 left in the fourth quarter. Mathurin for three. The rebound by Sharp. Sharp's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Halliburton against Russell. And the pass to Watford. Pocket 6. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And it's Russell missing. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Pacers. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Pacers.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And you can mark this one down in the W column. It'll mark their 23rd of the season.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Tyrese Halliburton.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
And how high can you fly? I mean, he finishes that one with some pop.
GA after getting loose in the lane with a scintillating move. He gets that one. Halliburton's got 43 points.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Here's Russell. Rebounded by Jackson. And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
Right side, Mathurin. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton.
3.
Boy, a lot of confidence to Mathurin's game. That efficiency has to get better, but he is not shy.
Martin with it.
Pacers foul. Shepard. Second personal foul. Third team foul. Now into the lineup for your next, DeAnthony Melton.
So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it.